Continuing round 3 of our territory control game, Skunkopoly, we move to the desert moon of Daymar, where Task Forces Delta and Echo have been manoeuvring to each try and gain control of the moon. In this round, they were to engage in battle with each other twice. I was not at either of these battles myself, but I have been sent some footage from members of Delta and Echo to show you today, along with some helpful reports on how the battle progressed. Because I was not at this battle, my perspective on it is much more limited than usual, but I like to show what each of our task forces can do, and so we'll see a partial perspective of these battles in this video. When two adjacent territories each attack the other in a turn, the battle is decided at the midpoint between them, as if the attacking forces met on their advance to the territory they were intending to attack. This meant that for both fights on Daymar this round, gaining or losing a territory hung in the balance for both task forces. The rest of the rules play out the same: limited number of vehicle seats, battles last 1 hour, and the team with the most personnel on foot and conscious within 750 meters of a marked objective at the conclusion are the winners. And on the 11th of December, Task Force Delta Ravens and Raptors would encounter Echo in the desert between the Javelin rack and the abandoned outpost. We join things aboard the Delta Raven A2 bomber from the perspective of nose gunner Muttley 77.
So we're just going straight down to 2K?
Yep, straight down to 2K. A2 moving.
As Delta arrived in their staging area, there would be some last-minute radio checks and chatter between the elements.
N2 at 10K altitude.
Are we there? A2's at 2, yeah.
Radio check. A2 at 2K altitude. Radio check, good.
Go, go, go.
Go. Alright, we are go.
It was time for the battle to begin, and somewhere in the desert ahead was an inactive Carrack serving as the objective. And on the other side of the battlefield, Task Force Echo was setting out, with Gunner Winter aboard an RSI Scorpius piloted by Dredge and Shadow, on their way into the AO.
I see the Carrack, yep.
Where's the Carrack?
That's our infill point right there. The crater is right below the Carrack.
Yeah, the Carrack is objective.
I got something.
Got something.
Yep.
Dredge
Scorpius.
Contact.
6200 closing.
Scorpius. Second contact.
I see ships. There's an A2.
I see an A2. A2.
Yep, we got it. A2.
Orbit.
A2 and 2 Gladiuses, looks like.
I'll see it.
Scarlet and Dredgen's position.
Yep.
But the aggressive approach would result in a collision for the Echo Scorpius.
Yep, I see it.
Whoa!
You crashed straight into us?
Who did?
Target number 1, closing.
What do we know on intel for enemy ships?
Are you back to consciousness?
Yes, we're back to consciousness.
Okay, thank goodness.
Dredgen and Winter were lucky the ship survived, and once recovered, set out on taking down Delta fighters.
Got one retail.
Yep.
And Delta's A2 would turn back towards the skirmish to assist.
Rolling back.
We're traffic engagement with Gladius.
There's the A2. Should I torpid?
Work it on Forkrel, who's behind you.
Take it on Barney. All back shields down.
Thank y'all are.
We just detonated our own torpedoes so they can't spot it. That's all that
Nice.
explosion was.
Echo had drawn first blood, and while Delta's A2 were moving to assist their Raptors, they would spot a concerning target among Echo's ships.
Someone above us.
No one on board.
Yep, Scarlet.
No, even higher above us.
It's
There's
an eclipse. It's an eclipse.
An eclipse has the potential to be extremely dangerous to a ship like the A2, and Echo were not easing up on Delta's fighters.
Primary Phoenix.
None of my torps
Ooh, that was a
tracked.
bad decision from Phoenix. Yeah. Scarlet effective. Oh, Phoenix dies.
I could try to ram this A2.
Do not.
Should I? Do
No.
not?
Scarlet, how's the air battle
Slash
looking?
two.
Okay.
Currently winning.
Delta's A2 was deploying countermeasures to avoid torpedoes, but they would be drawing more attention very soon.
Who's in chat?
Welcome.
Effective. Splash.
Let's work on that A2.
All enemy fighters down.
Good shit, guys. Oh my god, you guys are...
The Echo Scorpius now had Delta's A2 in its sights.
Okay.
Looking for target.
Dredge and Shadow. Dead ahead.
No joy on Scarlet.
It's one eclipse.
A lot of fire was exchanged, but the A2 shields are very tough, and the firepower on board can do a lot of damage quickly when focused.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Come on, yeah!
We got one.
Focus 2, focus 2.
The crew of Delta Raven 1 had taken out Echo's Scorpius, but Echo still had fighters out there though, and a much larger threat was also inbound to engage the A2.
They have C788s.
Yeah, nothing to worry about right now. Stay on the Herc. Rear shield's down.
M2 in the air, close to the Carrack.
M2 is heavily damaged. Stay on it.
Alright.
Yes, we're engaged. Good luck, though.
M2 down.
Flashing too.
Down.
Another kill for Delta Raven 1, but Echo's pilot, Scarlet Has Toast, was proving slippery for Delta's gunners.
Waste management.
Okay. Scarlet on the nose. Real
No.
quick, let's see if we make her.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
You're hitting her.
Nose up.
Target.
Eventually, the A2 would withdraw from the fight to pick another approach. With time running down, both teams have to start thinking about getting boots on the ground at the objective to secure victory.
And come in on foot.
Bomb that AO.
Yeah.
Yeah, bomb the...
I mean,
okay,
bomb the
yeah.
AO, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
bomb.
a good one too.
Delta knew Echo had control of the objective by now, so a bombing round would not be a bad idea.
Bomb it.
God damn it.
Release, go.
Wait.
Watch Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Shoot the bomb. Do not shoot the bomb. She's got fighters away.
Should hit the bomb.
Yeah, she hit the bomb.
Scarlet had destroyed the first bomb.
That's what I would do.
One out.
Yeah, you hit the Carrack.
Good. Yeah, good. Good splash.
The bomb had impacted the Carrack itself, and in this atmosphere, the A2 could more easily combat Echo's remaining light fighters.
Okay, get
Locked
Scarlet.
in.
Scarlet
Yay.
flash.
Let's
Alright,
splash.
let's bomb the area, bomb that terrapin.
Yeah. Bombs up.
Parapet down. Should be down.
It was time for the crew of Raven 1 to land and enter the AO on the ground. Despite the bombing, Echo still held the objective, but if Delta could get enough people in the 750 meter victory zone, then maybe they could swing it.
Duffy's on. Go, Ranger.
Let's go.
Can't pull out a gun.
I don't know where to go.
Which way is the objective?
Ranger, let's go. Dead ahead.
Wait,
We were
clear
pointed at it.
Alright.
Ahead of the rest of the group, Muttley would disembark and scout the route, but only minutes remained in the fight, and so bold maneuvering was a necessity at this point.
I'm to the left of you guys.
Someone needs to take command. Duffy, take command of the rest of the kit.
7.
Hang in there, guys.
I need to be AFK.
Put your head down.
Comms.
Hide.
I got the contact. I got the contact shooting me.
You're 900 meters ahead, Muttley. We're on foot.
Yeah.
I've been
Raccoons,
spotted.
this hill in front of me, we're gonna hold here, scan for contacts.
Muttley was holding until support could arrive, but he'd spot another target out there defending the AO.
They have a tank in the area.
Copy on Nova. Say, I'm
You're
within
win.
750.
If you're with us, 750, just sit tight.
Contacts. directly under the husk, top of the hill. And we're back.
You're shooting?
Fire.
Yeah, that's my fire. 1,400 meters.
I see
Or
floating
down
on
to
top
the
of the rock.
Yeah, yep, that's the guy. Yep, 10-4. He's moving towards Muttley. Second contact just below them to the left. Hillside. Terracotta armor.
Moving up.
Reloading.
Grum, do you see that dark shadow rock in front of us towards the husk?
No.
I have 2 contacts near that bridge, boys. That's all I've seen so far.
Moving in.
But while attempting to engage the sniper he had spotted,
Yep, copy.
Cover me.
Fuck me.
not long after, the final countdown for the battle would be heard.
10.
Ranger, get out. There's a contact. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, time. So ceasefire.
Both sides would count up the remaining numbers on the ground.
3 meters from the terrapin, or 523 meters from the terrapin.
Someone do the math.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6.
We lost 5 in total, I think.
Does that work out? 9-6?
So in this battle, Echo had secured a victory with 9-6. A close one to be sure, and with that they would gain control of the Javelin rack, one of Daymar's most valuable locations, with 3 points per turn. But there was a second battle between these two task forces this month, and like before, the ownership of 2 locations hung in the balance. Now I only have the opening act of this battle in footage, but it was quite an opener, and Delta's pilots were looking for payback. Governor 1 was a gunner aboard Delta's Hercules and ready to go.
Yeah, we got a timer started. Excellent. Excellent.
Winter and Dredge and Shadow were once again crewing an RSS Scorpius for Echo. And on Delta's side, Alainbo Sharuna was piloting the mighty Inferno.
Yeah, 25 clicks from AO.
Yeah, we're coming west to east, right?
Delta's C2 had Ballista to drop, and they were opting for a high altitude drop over the AO.
We don't know.
Yeah, let's try and keep comms clear now, just as we get this drop done. Just call out targets and let's focus on it.
12 clicks. Red target on the ground. Tarmendil, Constellation Aquila.
Stand by to drop. Open the door.
Standing by.
Ballista can survive a drop from very high altitude, so sometimes the safest option is not to land at all.
Doors open.
Drop. Okay.
I need to get the door shut. Go.
No problem.
Dropping.
Ballista.
Okay.
Ballista 1 is dropping as well and out. Ballistas have been dropped.
Alainbo was still scouting Echo ship traces, but Echo's Scorpius crew were about to begin the skirmish with a Delta Hurricane in their sights.
Raccoons on the ground.
Boom! Splash! Killed him.
Second hurricane.
Delta's C2, now empty of ballista, was moving in to engage Echo's multi-crew ships.
There's a M2 directly ahead of us. Open fire.
And Echo's Scorpius was still grappling with the second hurricane.
Can't see any.
Getting out of those region shields.
Copy. I'm gonna form up on you.
Missile blocked.
Alright. Call out what you think we should engage, Kenda.
Copy.
What we got.
Both Delta's Hercules were hitting the Echo M2. The M2 was going in for a drop, and Delta Inferno would join the attack, but a little too late to stop the drop.
We have an M2 on our right front side coming up somewhat soon.
Scorpius
That's
is on
enemy.
us. Scorpius is on us, Kenva.
Copy.
Yeah, should be short.
Flash. Watch
We've
out,
destroyed
we're red. We're
Yeah,
red.
we need to land. We need to land. We need to land.
Land.
Fitz, fire away when you have.
The alien.
So Delta C2 was now on the Aquila.
Should they use the big ones?
Yes.
Yeah, use the big ones. Shoot them.
Come on.
You got a target? Is that M2?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I think it
missed. Hold fires. If he's more than 2 clicks, just hold fire.
But Echo's M2 was taking a ton of damage.
Downward. If it's not above our midsection.
Now they're getting above us.
Yes. Alright, so I see the M2. You want me to take a shot at the M2?
Take shot at everything you can that is enemy.
And in the heavy fighter battle going on overhead, things were about to come to
M2 down, M2 down.
Ah, shit.
M2 is down. I believe there are
M2's
on the ground. On the
M2 down.
Our entrance.
Delta were taking control of the skies in this fight, with Echo ships falling all around.
Good shot.
Alright, now go for the Connie.
Raptor. Our entrance of the AO.
Was it ours or
Raptor
enemy?
are down only.
Good job.
But Delta C2 was about to take a hit that seemed to badly affect the control of the ship.
C2 is
11 o'clock.
C2's on the Connie.
Oh, we're down. Well, no, we're still alright.
We're touched. Coma.
Delta's Inferno would be turning back for the Connie, as Delta C2 continued to struggle for control. But it seemed that the C2 was beyond correcting at this point.
Shot out to the left. We're getting shot out to the left.
Brio, you need to go here on the mountain to the right.
Elaine was heading in to finish Echo's Aquila.
Ballista 1 raccoons on the ground.
C2 splashing.
Friendly.
Roger that. Can you use 143 for raccooning, or join us in raccoon 1?
Friendly.
Copy that, join you.
Fitz, let's go to raccoon 1.
Is dead.
Oh, that was a fast.
Yeah.
So we had a few.
That was my fault.
That was mine because I engaged without talking to Bonnie on my ship.
Just to finish off.
Splash the scorpions.
And we were hurting. We'd lost a wing, and I was trying to get us down onto the ground.
Connie crashed into the ground.
Nice one.
Connie is sitting still.
Target
Connie is
destroyed.
flat.
Good job. Switch target.
Now, this is where my footage for the fight comes to an end, and it certainly looked like Delta were taking the upper hand, but in the ground battles to follow, Echo were able to turn the tide and come away victorious. A good fight from both task forces. This gave Echo control of another crucial 3-point location, Brio's Breaker Yard, and moved them all the way up to 2nd place on the scoreboard. Delta had lost 2 territories this round, bumping them down to 4th, but the battles between them and Echo were close, and the tide can turn in Skunkopoly at any moment. Join us next time as we begin round 4. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching, and all of our amazing patrons who you can see on screen right now. Without these generous people, none of the videos on the channel would be possible. And in this video, I would especially like to thank Azulgard, who recently became a supporter of the channel over on Patreon. Thank you very much for your support, Azulgard. We'll be back with round 4 of Skunkopoly later in the month.